This is the land of Vikings, and with the Yaller horn bellowing throughout U.S. Bank Stadium, a Nordic nation of 70,000 strong rises up with a cry of Skol to usher two teams into battle. Up next, it's our main event between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. On one sideline, look at the Lions head coach. His guys continuing to play at a high level, and they've won 7 of their last 9. Running the show across the field, that's the head coach of the Vikings. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward. Will Reichert on for the kick. And from Minneapolis, we're underway. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And off on 2nd and short. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this late in the year, Brock, just about every team in the league, as we all know, is battling some injury woes, and these guys are no exception.
It's an unfortunate byproduct of any sport, but especially the trauma involved in this sport. You're going to lose guys over the course of a season, and the later in the season you're dealing with injuries, the more the depth of your roster is so tested. And now it's time for those lesser-known names to make their name.
First down from the 42.
A gain of 7. First down, Lions.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He dodged the tackle. He is down to the 30-yard line.
7 yards.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Lions, first down.
Another carry for him. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Lions first down.
From the red zone on first. We've got a screen to the running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
There's a dive up the middle. Escapes the defender. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
First down. First and goal is right.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
And the receiver's going to take this one on a jet sweep. Out to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
Just shy of the goal line.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
3rd and goal.
He keeps it himself. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Vikings, nothing.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. This makes it up to the 25. Here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You get more comfortable in the role. As he goes forward, he tries to learn. It takes something away from each and every one of these moments.
A pickup of 17, and the Vikings are going to have a first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. They go play action on first down. Finds a man, right side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
To number 2. Out of bounds across midfield at the 48.
Mason will try this one at the gut. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And he gets him around 6 there. That was Tyreek Williams in on the play. 7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
Pickup brings up second and 3. At the line.
They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's first and 10 at the 28.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
This is Scott. Shoots away from one. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Back to throw. Rose comes. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish up their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff's got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings start off with a tight thing, 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Lions and their running back about to get back to work. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's good for a gain of 5. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
And going play action. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Harrison Smith on the covering.
They're going to try and throw it here. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
The Lions, first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Lions, first down.
Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They are throwing it again. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
32-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Detroit.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
The Vikings, and they're wide out, headed to the field for a new series. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. That one's complete, right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
At the 21-yard line.
Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you just kind of wait. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It's a gain of 8. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Throwing it on second down. Completed over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
For a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Running it now out of the gun. And he will get this to the end zone for a deep throw touchdown. The Lions take a second quarter lead. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox down to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Straight ahead. Here's Mason. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now run by Scott. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on second. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to hold him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Finds him over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Complete to
Just a
number
yard
18.
left to go on second down.
A gain of 9 brings up
From the
second
gun,
and
Neeson.
at the 22-yard line.
Has a big hole left. And he has it all the way down to the 8. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That's another Vikings first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone now. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's second and goal.
Number 2. A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
Back to throw.
At the 3-yard line.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And quickly their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
After the sack, offense dealing with third and goal now from the 10. Here he goes, third and long. That one connects. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
A 9-yard gain. It's now fourth and goal.
Fourth down, they're going to throw for it. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie-ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Lions back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Throwing now on 1st down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10, still at the 28. He'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Looking to throw here. Dumps it off to his running back. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. The Vikings ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They'll come out throwing. It's his running back. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding the defense just like that.
The pass.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They're throwing it. Finds his man over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Number 18.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
And what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. He's got it over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 19-yard line.
This time they'll keep it on the ground. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. it up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. A very Merry Christmas to you and yours. 3 games on the slate here on Christmas Day. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Cowboys in the NFC East. And this is the Commanders' wideout. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. A 55-yard touchdown. The Commanders get back to 500 at 8-8. They get the victory here in Week 17. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Vikings and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Nixon there to haul it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Second and 6 at the 33.
I'll give it to Mason. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. That play straight ahead. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Been leading some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Complete out to the right side. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. QB sneak coming. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
And the Lions first down.
All set to go now from the 35.
First down, Lions.
This time he's looking to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw now. Complete out to the right. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Gonna keep this one and go. And this defense is gonna win this round. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
You know what? It's a pretty doggone impressive feat of strength to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming. He dodged the tackle. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the
play. Vikings offense back to the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. A give to Mason. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Throwing off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds the end round complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Lions returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he's been used as much as some of their top pass catchers this season. Look at this. He's sitting 2nd right now among all NFL backs in receiving yards. New set of downs for him from the 31. Working on 1st down. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed to his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 1st and 10 from the 43. Quick throw is caught. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They are throwing it again. Setting up the screen. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play.
And it's 3rd.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's going to run for it. He's going to bring this down to their 35.
14 yards.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
1st down. A gain of 14. And the Lions 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
3-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing from the gun here. Vikings bring pressure, and they got it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from his own end zone. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line.
To number 83. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing from the gun.
The 5-yard line.
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety.
The sack occurred.
You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill.
Yep.
This can be equally important. Just get that 1st down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
So they give away the lead on the safety, and now they're going to have to give away the football with a free kick. He has it at the 13. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. The Lions back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Pass play on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Working now from the gun. Hits his running back. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Going now off the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down.
A gain of 31 yards. 1st down is right.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position.
Jukes his way into space. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions push the lead to 2 scores now.
Vikings 14.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. And they come back out to the field with something to prove, Brock. You've told me before that it is embarrassing to give up a safety.
Yeah, it's a little hard, Kate, to run off the field and look at your defensive mates as you've given up 2 points on offense. So, yeah, the last thing they want to do...
Trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Lions have recovered it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. And look at where they start with the football now.
Sending him on the dive. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
That's good for a Lions first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Goal to go, they're passing. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. They get step one towards a goal line stand. Still gonna need a couple more though. Second and goal coming up. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Pass play now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it down at the 8-yard line on the play.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now third and goal.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds a man, right side. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. On fourth down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that throws their lead to 12.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. John start to the quick throw left, complete. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Brings up second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Setting up to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Complete to number 36. A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll throw. Third and long. Throw left side. Complete. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
It's fourth down.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. He's brought down before the return gets far. The Lions and this running back headed back out for a new series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Running this one left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It is caught left side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a third and 10.
Third down and
third and long, and gonna throw. He has the first over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're gonna get it forward to their own 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for a Detroit first down. Throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Second down now, they need 7. Still sticking with the passing game. Finds him on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Lions.
First and 10 from the 32. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
There's a play we could call garden variety in the NFL. I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusted running through the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Another carry for him. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Dumps it off to his running back. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions making a 3-score game in the 4th. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. Just to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's second down coming up. Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Shotgun now on third down. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Brought in inside the 20. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And the Lions are there to bring him down. Working quickly here.
A loss of 7. Brings up second and 17 at the Lions' 25-yard line.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Throwing it on 2nd down. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 4th and forever coming up.
It's now 4th down.
Desperation time here. And this one has no shot. They're on him quick, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Lions very close to an 11th win this season. Back-to-back carries here. And all he can get is a yard here, but it's going to be 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. Up to the races, middle of the field. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions continue piling onto this lead.
Vikings 14.
Fox now to kick this one away.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They give to Mason running right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
2nd down pass play coming. Dumped off to his running back. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Is a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Lions returning their offense and this running back to the field. And even with 3 timeouts left on the other sideline, they have this one wrapped up. We'll see if they even use those timeouts. first down, they'll run. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
And the Vikings 33-yard line.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.